What is going on, everyone? My name is Sebastian Hrisanthopoulos, and I'm here inside of Davinci to give you guys a little tutorial on how to both install LUTs as well as put them onto your clips, and we're going to learn how to do that today. Let's do it. So now that we're here inside of Davinci Resolve and we have the clip that we want to apply the LUT to, first we want to go down to our settings tab here in the bottom right, and we want to go to color management. So you will do this after you have installed all of the LUTs onto your computer that Mr. Green has linked inside of the folder. And then we want to go down to lookup tables, which is what LUT stands for. I'm going to hit open LUT folder. And what we're going to do inside of this LUT folder is take all of the LUTs that we just downloaded from the Google Drive folder and put them into this. So I had already made a folder. All you're going to do is just hit new folder and make a folder in here. I called it log LUTs, and I went in there and I just dragged all of those files I downloaded from the Google Drive folder and I put them into there, and that's how I have those LUTs there. So after you do that, you're going to hit update list, so the list updates with all of the new LUTs that you just put in, and you're going to hit save. So I had already done this, so when I go up and I want to color grade this clip, I want to go into the color tab on the bottom, and I'll be able to see all of those LUTs I just put in right here on the left side. But before we apply our LUT, we do have a log clip here, and what we want to do is just do basic highlight and shadow adjustments. So what I want to do is make sure I have the parade down here on the bottom. If yours looks something like this with the keyframes, that's fine. All you have to do is just hit this little graph here on the bottom, and it'll bring up our parade. If you have anything else selected, you can just hit parade. That's the one I normally like to use. And what we're going to do is we're going to be on the color wheels here, and this is how we adjust our highlights and shadows. So we want to just do a base grade adjusting those. So if we just click on this little black bar under it and bring up our highlights so they're peaking at this top line here, that's what we want. And our shadows, which is lift, we want to bring that all the way down to the bottom line where they don't go below that. So now even just there, we can see we've adjusted that to bring our highlights and shadows to where they need to be. And if we want, we can probably bring our midtones down a little bit so they're evened out at this middle line. And now we are ready to put our LUT on. So what you want to do is now right click on your nodes and then hit add node, hover over that and hit corrector. So now we have another serial node that we're going to drag onto our node tree here. So this is our base grade. We can even name that if you want. You don't really need to. Just remember that your first one is normally always your base grade. And our second node here is where we're going to put our LUT. So now we go into our LUT folders that we just downloaded. Mine is in log LUTs. That's the ones that were on this folder. And we can take a look at these with the preview. So I kind of like the look of this LUT here. So what I'm going to do is take it, I'm going to drag it onto my serial node there. So as you can see, the LUT has been applied. And if you want to take a look at what your clip looked like before this LUT, we just hit this little rainbow wheel up here. So that is our before and that is our after. But if you do not want the LUT to be so intense, what we can do is click on this little icon here on the bottom part, and we take our key output gain and we bring that down. That will adjust how much the LUT affects our image. So if we see here, it will standard, or it will be at standard at 1. So if we don't want it to be affecting our image that much, we could just bring it down a little bit to 0.7 or so. So as you can see, before and after. So that is how you can use LUTs in Davinci Resolve to do a basic color grade on your footage. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Thank you. Bye.